I get to that point, which is that there's a fallacy, which is the too big to fail fallacy. And you often hear that repeated in Pakistan. They say, well, CPEC is the pilot project of the BRI. We have connectivity. We're absolutely indispensable when it comes to counterterrorism. And I think that too big to fail fallacy has held Pakistan back because it actually encourages mediocrity. It encourages getting by. It encourages Pakistan being reliable, being reliant on how other nations might use it rather than its own potential. So I would actually encourage Pakistan to move beyond the too big to fail fallacy. Pakistan's too big to be inconsequential, but it's not too big to fail. It could fail, or it could be a monumental success, depending on what choices are made. I also think there should be a 10-year moratorium on the word potential when it comes to Pakistan. I wish we would stop talking about the potential of Pakistan and start talking about what Pakistan has to offer today. And we could talk about what it has to offer tomorrow, but that's irrelevant if the right decisions aren't made today. So what are the real questions that I think we should discuss in the coming days? And I hope to learn from all of you, because I think I'm ill-equipped to answer these questions. So instead, I'll pose these questions to all of you and we can discuss them in the days to come. Will Pakistan remain attached to extracting geopolitical rents, borrowing liquidity from abroad to temporarily promote consumption at home? Or will Pakistan invest in real economic and GDP growth that lifts its people up? Will Pakistan take the 2022 floods for the premonition that they were, or merely view it as another opportunity to extract rents rather than actually solving the problem and investing in real environmental resilience? Will Pakistan invest in education so that the youth bulge is an asset, or will let it remain a liability? Because Pakistani politicians often talk about the youth bulge as if it's just apparently an asset. It could be an asset, but it could be a great liability if certain trends in education and literacy and jobs for young people are not reversed. Will Pakistan embrace the status of a middle power? And Pakistan is a middle power. Or will it hyphenate itself with India and Afghanistan? And I used to be very critical of the United States for hyphenating Pakistan with Afghanistan. I hate the term AFPAC. But I think in recent years, it's actually, to some degree, Pakistan that's hyphenating itself with other countries, while the world is ready to view Pakistan as an important nation in and of itself. But Pakistan has to embrace that status. And it can't engage in a sort of survivalist mindset when it engages in relations with China or the United States or Europe. It has to engage from a place of confidence. And of course, the world must also recognize Pakistan's inherent importance as a nuclear power, as, I'm going to break my rule, a potential economic powerhouse, and as a country that has a growing population that really is going to place it among the most populous, potentially the third most populous nation by 2100. And it's time for the world to take Pakistan seriously and engage with it one-on-one, and not view it merely in the context of whatever is the regional problem of the day. So I think if countries like the United States and China and countries in Europe are willing to work with Pakistan in that manner, and Pakistan is willing to embrace its own identity as a middle power and a regional power, I think a lot can be achieved. So thank you.